Hello everybody, welcome on in. Shocking, we are playing some more Spell Brigade. Today we are joined by Shifty, Dr. Umar, and then brand new player Wootox. We're gonna be doing a Frostfire build today, so pretty simple. We're gonna be running whatever spell we want. So we're gonna have a Sun Mage, a Moon Mage, we're gonna have the King, and then we're gonna have a little bit of me who's gonna be running Rune Burst. I don't know if we've really done a Frostfire build, or I don't know. It's at least been a while. Can't remember really the last time we did it, but I wanted to try it again. There's been some renewed interest in this game again, so we're probably going to be doing, I don't know if we want to call them repeat builds exactly, but we will be doing some similar stuff because one, I've done a bunch of videos for this game already, and there's not really a lot of original stuff to do here. But over the last couple weeks, had a spike again of people jumping in the Discord and wanting to play the game again. So been trying to do a little bit more community runs. Usually after an update, you know, the game spikes for a little bit, and people are interested in watching again and playing again, but then it usually dies off pretty quick. But for whatever reason, this game's got like a little, it got like a tiny little spike, so people seem to be a little bit more interested in again. So we'll keep playing it as long as people are interested. You know, I don't mind keep playing it and trying doing some different stuff here and there. But as always, if you want to join in these games, jump in the Discord. There's going to be links in the description below. Everybody is welcome on in. We have quite a growing community of people who like to play a bunch of different co-op and multiplayer games, including Spell Brigade. But yeah, there's a lot of games that people play. So if you're interested in that, jump in the Discord. I'll give you a role for whatever game you want. At the moment, we're really only playing Spell Brigade. There hasn't been a co-op game that's come out in a little while that's kind of caught all our interest, but we'll see. There might be some stuff coming out here soon. Yeah, we're gonna be doing straight up Frostfire. I don't even remember what it's called. Coldfire? Is it called Coldfire? I think that's what it's called. Oh shoot, okay. Luckily we got a nice dodge here. We'll probably just go straight damage for this too. I don't think we're gonna do any sort of dodge build with this one. This game really only seems to have two viable builds anyways. You either go damage or you go dodge. All right, let's actually do range. I don't mind some range. I'm not gonna get a ton of range, but we'll get a little bit for sure. I haven't run Rune Burst in a bit either, so I'm excited to see what we can do with this spell again. This spell is definitely one of the kind of cooler looking spells once you get all the projectiles and you get it rotating, and then you just run around and it looks like a giant wave is following you. It's pretty slick. Man, this luck is paying off. We already got 10 luck, and I already have seen quite a bit of epics and now a good legendary. Okay, so we need to do the cores, so let's go find where these are. Okay, not down here. At least I don't think so. Oh, probably up top. Or wherever Sun Mage is. We should actually just all stay down here and just let him solo it without the bugs, because we're just gonna bring all the bugs with us. Uh-oh. Aw, man, I still got hit by that. That's lame. Alright, we'll do the range. Oh man, this guy must have... Oh, this guy starts off with less health, huh? Because I only have 900 health. That's kind of lame. That's a pretty big debuff, to be honest. Because I know everybody gets different stats. Minus 300 health. That's a lot. Whoops. Okay, another legendary base damage. Good start, I would say. Alright, so these are the last ones, and then whatever one I kicked over there by accident. All right, I'm gonna probably, I mean, I'm gonna prioritize the extra projectiles, but I'll kind of take whatever. Let's do a little bit more range. Okay, so Dr. Ummer already has fire. So this will be one of the few builds that we do that doesn't actually entail lightning. I think lightning is the best, although, you know, acid is very useful now too, so I think some combo of probably lightning and acid is maybe the best now. Ice, I think ice has its purpose, but I don't necessarily think it's the best. And then if you're gonna go damage, I think I would rather go lightning over fire. And then dark still, I don't know. Dark is still kind of not as good as it should be. It does need a little bit of a buff, I think. They nerfed it too hard, so if they could get that back up a little bit, then I think dark would be pretty sweet. The only thing I hate about dark is how you lose damage. when you put a spell on dark, you lose like 50% or something of your damage. It's ridiculous, but I get it. Like, I get why it does that, because you're converting bugs over and then the bugs are doing more damage, but still. Man, this luck. It's not like I even have super high luck, but we're still seeing really good pick rates here really early. I'm not gonna build dodge, but I will take dodge if it's the best thing there, because having good dodge is still really useful, especially for certain bosses like the new boss, the Toad. I can't wait for them to add more bosses into the rotation too. I want to see them get a stable of bosses. Like, let's get like 4 or 5 bosses in here and it's all random. Someday. Okay, we're gonna do the base critical damage. Look at this luck though, holy cow. Does luck pay better dividends early in the game or something? Oh, no, 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 thank you. Look at Wu already picking up a heal too for their first augment. What a team player. That's something I would never do. I'm not a team player. I'm very selfish. I always want to do big damage numbers. But I appreciate that, Wu. So we're gonna have... That's gonna be the only healing spell too, so... We're gonna have to rely on Wu to heal us. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so ice or fire? I would have preferred fire first, but we'll go ice. We got 2 ice, or 3 ice already. Dr. Ummer's the only one with fire right now. I think we'll have okay spells for this too. I think Magic Missile will be really good for this. My spell will be okay. My spell doesn't have piercing, but you know, it will have a really good radius. You know, we'll be basically shooting them like a whole 360 once we get all these extra projectiles. The moon, I think, will be better too now that it does... Wow! Now that it does that boomerang effect. Holy cow. I can't believe how much luck we've gotten this early in the game. Hopefully that pays off for better relics. Because again, I'm gonna be looking for Vital Strike. I'm gonna be looking for crit damage. You know, I would even consider delayed fate now too to get even more luck. Because if I could get that, that would essentially give me 38 luck. And that's a ton. I'm not sure what the cap is at. I might already be at the cap, actually. But you can go over the cap. Let's go find that relic, actually, since we're talking about it. Found it. Okay, I need to do something with these guys. Let's do this while we all have full health, too. Come on. Alright, I guess we're not doing that. I don't actually have the damage to blow that up already. I underestimated how much health this would have. Watch, now I'm gonna get hit too. Okay, luckily I didn't right there. Okay, I'm gonna go get this. So yeah, if Delayed Fate shows up, I'll take it. I'll take it, along with Vital Strike and none of these. Offense, defense. Yeah, let's go offense, defense for now, because, again, it's one of those situations where if I re-roll, who knows what I'm going to get. An offense, defense is okay by me. And with our really high luck, you know, maybe that'll mean we can get some good movement speed. You know, we should be able to, hopefully we can build that up pretty quickly. Okay, nobody has... I'm gonna just pick up Dr. Umar just in case, but... for now, nobody has Savior Focus. But it is retroactive. Okay, I'm just gonna take the dodge here, since it's relatively even. Get us at 16% dodge. Yeah, since we got so much luck early, I really hope it pays off. I wish we had lightning too. This is why, oh man, this is why I like lightning so much. The lightning would have been so much better. Lightning's always so good. Because then we'd be hitting all these enemies right here with all these projectiles. We just need to get it going. Because the spell doesn't have any sort of piercing or anything either. That'd be kind of nice. That would be a nice augment for this spell. You know, just pierce one enemy, pierce two enemies. That wouldn't be a bad projectile. Or, wow. A bad augment. I hope this... we're getting really good high-level picks. But I hope it pays off into the categories that matter the most. Like crit damage, crit chance. I would really like to see it on those ones. You know, not necessarily range all the time. Or I'm sure we'll see it on, you know, pickup radius, XP gains. Like, I don't want to see it on those. I want to see it on the augments that are going to matter, on the level ups that are going to really make me strong. And that's going to be, I want to see, by the time this runs over, I want to see, yes, I want to see 150 base critical damage here. That's the ones I want to see. That was a really good screen too, because that was 9% crit also, which was a really good one. It sucks that they showed up on the same screen, but that 50% crit damage, that's what I want to see the most. I want to see a lot of that. Yeah, we're just gonna get legendaries all the time. It's gonna be great. Okay, I'm actually gonna take that crit chance. I'm gonna take it. I was kind of thinking that, like, because now that I have such good luck, if legendaries show up on those, I might take them. Just for the long term, you know, like I'm gonna play for the late game here. So I'm as strong as I can be, because those augments will always show up. Alright, I'll take the... Ooh. I'm gonna take that XP gain. I can't believe the amount of legendaries we're seeing. No, I wouldn't mind getting an extra legendary HP. Since we start off with 900 health, that's nothing. Alright, we'll do the spell damage, and then let's get fire. So we're going for fire. So it's cold fire. Okay, that's what it's called. So ice and fire, cold fire. So everybody has it. Congrats. We did it. That'll be nice, because that'll up our damage a little bit. Ooh, not... All whites, huh? Okay, well, I'll do the crit chance, because I'm still cool with a 4% crit chance. If those were other things, I probably would have re-rolled it, but I'm cool with the 4% crit chance. I'm cool with any crit chance. See, this is what I don't want, though. I don't want to waste these legendaries on range. We'll take that movement speed. Thank you, Woo. I don't know if I want to take this armor. I guess we will. I really want to see a good legendary movement speed too. There's so many legendaries I want to see, but I hope we do. I hope we see it all, especially just getting that luck so early in the run. Amazing. Oh, come on. See, I don't want the range. I'm actually gonna re-roll. Just stop with the range. Okay, we'll do... That dodge is tempting. I'm gonna take it. Wow. 44% dodge already. Awesome. All right. What do we do in the cores? Here we go. Oh, am I kicking it the wrong way? I think I am. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm kicking it. Am I kicking it up? Dude, this is why I wish I had some lightning. Holy cow. crab right here is just blocking me. Oh no, I didn't mean to kick it that way. Where are all the other ones at then? Probably up top, huh? Where all those enemies are? Oops, whoops. There we go. 400 max health. That gets me back to where I should be. Alright, we don't have a lot of time. Oh, what kind of kick was that? Holy cow! That went so far. Uh-oh, someone died. Is that the last one? One more. Where's the last one? Oh, there it is. Whew. Okay, 30 seconds left. Okay, let's do base movement speed. Okay, watch, a legendary is gonna show up. Nope. Okay. Good dodge though, but let's do the additional projectile again. The other relic is up. We gotta... I guess we gotta go find it. So again, Vital Strike, save your focus, and then again I will take Delayed Fate if it shows up. Okay, I'm gonna do that crit champs. I only have one revive right now, so if I'm able to get Savior Focus, that's only going to give me 35%. We've had a few deaths, but I didn't get the revives for those. Ooh, that's okay. I was going to go that way, but I'm not going to. That's too risky. I feel like I'll get hit if I go that way. Ooh, I'm going to do the damage. Goodness. Oh man. All right, let's do the XP games. See, what this build kind of struggles with is it's definitely not damage, because the damage is like there, but it's just the amount of enemies that we can hit. That's where the weakness is. There's no, you know, with no piercing, no... Oh, it's up there. Okay. I think Wu wants to wait until he gets... Oh, he went and got it. Okay, let's do Savior Focus. Evasive Men would be pretty decent too, but we're just gonna go straight up Savior Focus. So I have 270, so that should bring me up to 305. Yeah, we just got one revive. Out of my way. Okay, so me and Shifty both have me and Shifty both have savior focus. So we came up with some keywords to use for when we're playing. Out of my way, we use for savior focus. If you get about 100% XP gain, you do 9 hells. So that means we know that you're going to be the one to get to save the magnets for you. Things like that. And this will bring up the discussion again, which I know we've had multiple times, but there's always new viewers to the channel. How come we don't allow everybody on mic and it's just me talking? It would be so much easier to communicate if you were all on mic playing. I know, trust me, I know. But again, we've had this discussion before, so if you've heard it before, apologies. But there's a couple things. One, it's a comfort level. It's part of it is, and this is again, no offense to anybody that jumps in. I don't really know these people. You know, like Shifty plays in a lot of our games, but I don't really know Shifty. I've never personally talked to Shifty. I don't know if Shifty's gonna be swearing like a sailor on my stream. I don't know if Shifty's gonna talk all the time and won't be quiet. Like, that goes for anybody, you know, like I don't know how people are gonna react while on stream. Someone might say something offensive, like, because again, I don't really know anybody. This one's tough. I'll do the cast speed. Because that's the hard part with like doing these community games. I love them. I love having people jump in, but it's just, I'm not actively hanging out in the Discord all the time, like in the chat channels talking all the time. There's quite a few people who do, but you know, I don't really have I don't have the time to just like jump in there all the time. I do like here and there, like I'll jump in and like hang out and talk to people, but for the majority of the part, these are like open lobbies that anybody in the Discord community can join. And so it's just like a comfort level like that. And I don't want to have to worry about, you know, if someone's a chatterbox and they're talking too much, or if someone does say something offensive or swears too much, you know, because then it's like, then it gets awkward. Then it's like, I got to tell them to shut up, or like, I don't want to do that. And then part of it is too, I don't think that translates well to content creation on YouTube, unless you're specifically playing with maybe other content creators. I don't think it works well when you're just having like a bunch of random people who may not have a lot of good chemistry together. You know, like some of us may be awkward. Like I know, like I have a lot of social anxiety, so like I can get quiet like when talking to other people, and so, you know, there's a lot of different factors, and that's part of it. All right, let's actually get inside the circle so I'm not taking all this damage. But you know, that's really it. It's just, I think that if we were streaming live on Twitch, I think that's better. Or I mean, I guess it doesn't even have to be on Twitch. That's just where I used to stream. You know, if we were streaming, then I think that would lead better to more of a chill environment where everybody can get in and talk and do whatever. Why is this only hitting for like 300 damage? I guess it's weird how the damage on this is. Like, it seems to be all over the place. Although, wait, maybe that's not me that's hitting for 300. That's someone else's spell. I guess I should probably hit the boss the most, because I think I'm hitting the hardest at the moment. Although someone else is hitting hard too. Is that Shifty? Man, range again. It's like all following me. Oh my gosh, I can't get out of it. I'm too slow. Luckily, it doesn't do a ton of damage. I need to get the rotate. I'm trying. I don't know if I can hit it. It seems like he dodges if I try to hit him with both. I need to get the rotating soon. Okay, we do cast speed. This isn't the most insane boss fight, but part of it is gonna be, this is definitely, I mean, this isn't gonna be the highest DPS build we've done, just because for the sole purpose that have all taken ice. That's gonna hurt our DPS in general, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna be a good build, you know? It just means we're gonna maybe take a little bit longer to kill the bosses. All right, let's go get this last relic. All right, let's do the rotating pattern. And then we can try to find our last relic and then with that, we're gonna be looking for, again, Vital Strike. I guess probably Vital Strike. You know, let's go with the crit chance. So I think Vital Strike would be the best one here. Some sort of heal, because I have the 2 damage ones. Or even that, like I could do like evasive or delayed fate. I guess, well, whatever shows up first. Man, evasion showed up first, which I already have 50% dodge. I could do this one and get some insane armor amounts, but then I'd have to really take a lot of speed. But this would give me like 50, 100. Like, that would give me a lot of damage increase. Oh, man. Was that a mistake? Yeah. All right. That paid off. Woo, that was lucky. I don't know. I just didn't want it. I didn't want to take all that armor. You know, if armor shows up, I'll pick it, but I didn't want to be forced into 10 armor every time, and then... But I got lucky that Vital Strike showed up there. So that's kind of... This is kind of almost the holy trinity of pickups, depending on what build you're trying to do. But I have Vital Strike, I have Savior Focus, and now I have... And now offense, defense also. So that's a really, really good DPS and survival. Yeah, Shifty's hitting hard. That first hit's hitting for like 1900 on those crits. Shifty probably has... I wonder if Shifty has a lot of those revives too. Because there were, what, 3 deaths? I only got 1 of the revives. Oh, come on, Shifty. Oh, I guess Moon went up. I mean, I was going to go down, and I thought Shifty was going to go up top, but Moon Mage was up top in that corner. So I guess I'll just take middle-ish. We'll go middle, top right. Look at this cast speed already, too. So, okay, so let's talk about the easiest one again. This is definitely the easiest one. not, although I think Seal the Rift is really easy. I think this one is the easiest one, because I think this may be one of the only ones that I feel like I have possibly never failed. I can't ever remember failing the mushroom quest. I don't think it's happened. The new mood mage augment is really cool. We should do, I mean, we did do a moon mage before, but it would be cool to kind of do a, I guess, sort of a, not, I don't know what you want to call it, not a challenge build, but you know, you have to pick crit if it shows up, no matter what. You have to pick crit damage, you have to pick crit chance, you have to take any of the crit relics. Humble Focus, Vital Strike, Savior or Humble Ascension, Savior Focus, Vital Strike, the one where you stand still and just do a full-on 100%, you have to take crit stuff. See, now that I have Vital Strike, I don't have to worry about getting hit. I think we'll re-roll this. That's our last re-roll, though. Okay, more dodge. What is this called again? Cold Fire? I don't know. I don't really ever really remember running too much Cold Fire. Cold Fire might be my least used setup. Or something with Dark. Like Cold Dark. What is Cold Dark? I probably have never run Cold Dark. That sounds horrible. That sounds like a horrible combo of infusions. That's probably got to be the worst. That would just diminish your damage output so much. Ooh. All legendaries, huh? Let's go with the spell damage. Now what they need to do next, and I know this is probably again one of my most highly commented things, is people want to see a mage for every spell now, because what I think they should do is just put in a mage, like just throw in a new mage, just one mage, and he gets to pick his starting spell. That's it. That's his power. Maybe he doesn't get any other bonuses, you know? But yeah, when you start the game or whatever, if that was something else, I might have taken it. Let's do the additional projectile. You could even make it, if you wanted to, you could just make it the remaining spells that aren't in the game. You know, Scepter Mesh, Necro Whirl, Hex Bomb, a few other ones. But you know, some of the ones that aren't a starting spell yet, because it sucks that they added the one spell runs, but then you can't necessarily run every spell you want to. So just make a generic mage. Just throw him in the game, and that's his power. You know, everybody else has like sort of a power to them, whatever. That's his power. They can pick a spell between the starting spells. That would solve the issue, because I don't think they need to add a mage for every spell, because how many spells are there in the game right now that don't have? Is it like 4 or 5 different spells maybe? That seems like a lot of mages to just throw into the game. Just throw in one mage and then bam. I think that would be sick. And then maybe before the game even starts, he has a selection screen where you can just click what spell you want. I think that would solve everybody's complaints. I could use, I'm telling you, I want to see more I want to see more of those legendary crit damages. That was a good one to get though. This week, what would have been a really good spell for this too is Falling Stars. But I run Falling Stars too much. I didn't want to. I feel like we just did a Falling Stars build. But this would have been a really, yeah, we did do, well, we did a 1-star Falling Star build. It was really good. But I feel that this one, especially with the spells that we pick, since we're not, oh, this one sucks. Let's do the cast speed. Because Shifty, does Shifty have a bunch of splits? I can't even tell how many, or is Shifty even running splits? I'm trying to look. Because the splits themselves don't actually do a lot of damage, but it will put the ice and fire on everybody. And it looks like Dr. Ummer has some sort of dodge because he just ran into the middle of all those. We'll take, speaking of dodge, we'll take it too, 62%. Yeah, see, Woo is not Dr. Ummer. Woo just ran right in the middle. Woo's definitely got some dodge going on there. We did a full dodge heal build with Solar Pulse. It's really fun. It's a really cool build to do. It's probably one of the better spells to do like a dodge build with too. Because you can do more damage to the enemies that are in the center, and then you take less damage the more enemies that are in. You know, there's a lot of good things you can do with that. Let's do more dodge. Okay, so 66% dodge. I think the cap is at 70. So we're kind of in an awkward spot. I either take the 4 when it shows up, or I hold out and hope that we see something better to get to the cap. All right. Wow. How many? You know, I could just take this and get to 72, but let's do more. I'm always surprised at how many more projectiles we can add to this. Some spells just have a ton of augments. Others have, like, none. They definitely need to balance that out a little bit, I think. Mainly the ones with extra projectiles and stacking damages and things like that. I'm gonna kill as many of these bastards as I can. You've killed me plenty of times. This is my payback. Alright, I'm gonna do base damage. Base critical damage. My crit chance needs to be a little higher too. 53 is not horrible, but that's not great. It looks like Shifty has a lot of dodge now too. Dodge is definitely the way to go in this game. It's hilarious just seeing people who just run on by like it's nothing. Shifty's really fast too. Wu's pretty fast also. I'm going to assume none of them have offense defense. Unless they got really good movement speeds. I mean, I guess they could have, because now I'm pretty fast. See, I guess I can kind of run. I don't have a lot of HP. I don't know how much I want to risk it. I think I need more HP if I want to do that. Because I could still potentially get one shot. Level 69, I just noticed. Nice. Caught that just in time. Alright, let's go... we'll just go cast speed. Because I'm not worried about dying by running through the mobs, because I think I have enough dodge, I have enough heals, but it's really taking the big hits. If I could get another 400 legendary HP, that would be sweet. Ooh, I will definitely take that instead though. We were talking about the luck paying off for the relics too, and it did. I was just kind of thinking that. Okay, sacrifice. Let's do base crit damage. I'm gonna check out down here. Yep. Now we wait. Actually, get down a little bit more, yeah. Now, the problem is we're slowing all the enemies too. We should still be able to do this in time though, because yeah, they're starting to come now. Now that we're all here, this should be pretty... We should be able to get this. Oh, I want that health. I'm gonna take it. That was like the first health that's shown up in a while. And I want to get up to almost 2,000 if that's possible. I'll take the burst last. For not getting any pickups from Savior Focus, we are still doing pretty good with our crit damage. $470 is not bad. Jeez, we gotta watch those big hits. That's why I want, you know, like 500 more health. Okay. That's a pretty big damage boost too. We haven't seen any good armor pickups either. I'm still fast enough too. I need to see one more dodge pickup. Get me to that max. Yeah, see, Wu definitely has just probably infinite dodge here. Dodge, healing, maybe Vital Strike also. That's a really good dodge to get right here. It's gonna give me a 75. Because now I think we're capped out. I think the cap was 70. So the way that works is once you get to 70, you're not gonna see it anymore, but you can go over it. So like how we just did, I had 66, I saw 9%. So now even though the soft cap is at 70, I still have 75% dodge. But now it's not going to show up anymore, so now we're not going to see any more dodge. That was a good one to get. Now if we can just get another 400 HP, that'd be sweet. That's a good crit chance too. I definitely need more crit chance. So our dodge is basically almost as good as it can get. I mean, I guess the highest you can get is, what, 81%? If you're able, I don't know. Yeah, I guess there's a way you could do that. So if you could get up to 69% dodge, and then you got the 12% legendary. So because imagine if I had lightning right here. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Still need more health, though. It seems that we all have a relatively good dodge build, though. From what I'm kind of gathering with the way everybody's running around the mobs like it's nothing. The frog again, huh? I mean, if we all have really good dodge, that's fine. Dodge and healing. Some combo of that. Oh my god! See, that's... I had a 75% chance of not getting hit there, and I did. That's exactly what I was afraid of, though. That's why that's why I want that fort. That's why I want to get one more legendary pickup here. Legendary health. So I can avoid that. That was really hard hitting. All right. This is gonna max me at 80, but I think I take it. I'm not gonna worry about min-maxing that too much. But see, now crit chance isn't gonna show up, but we're right at the soft cap of 80. So there was a chance to get higher, but I would have had to taken like a 4 or a 6 and then taken something else afterwards. So I just have to avoid that. Man, I wish I had more HP. So bad. We're gonna have I think we're gonna have a hard time dying here at the end too, if we all have really good dodge and healing. We're gonna do 3 waves, so we still got another wave to go after this. Yeah, our damage though, our damage is not amazing. That's for sure. We're not killers. The legendary range shows up way too much. I'm gonna take that armor. I feel the legendary range has shown up way more than I want it to. I think we just lack that one single target damage spell. Something that's gonna hit for 8,000, 9,000 a hit. All right, let's take that 100 health. Those are all pretty bad picks right there. Because I think the biggest, the one thing I don't necessarily like about the moon spell is I love the mechanic of it, but it's really hard to get the majority of your damage on the boss because, you know, you're doing your big damage at the peak of its attack, so you really have to get that spacing right. This is a horrible, this is probably the worst 3 picks I could see here. I guess we'll do XP game. Ice is our savior, but it's also our undoing. Okay. It's costing us damage, but it's doing a really, really good job on this fight. Ooh, was that a dodge? That was so lucky then. Well, I guess it's not lucky. It would be unlucky if I got hit. Because the odds are heavily in my favor of dodging. And the longer it takes to kill this guy, the worse it's gonna get for us. Oh, I thought he was gonna do it. Oh no! Someone went down. Yeah, it's gonna get worse for us because we're gonna start taking more damage. More enemies are gonna start showing up. So we're gonna have to... There's nothing we can really change. All of us are on the boss right now. You know, he just has a lot of HP. And we probably took one of the lower DPS combos here. Well, if you need the 3 health potions in a minute, there you go. Okay, that was a lot of health pickups. That was 3 health pickups in a row. I wonder if this game does an algorithm. You know, it saw me take health and then all of a sudden it gave me... Oh man, I missed that revive. You know, it saw me pick health, and then all of a sudden it gave me a blue health, and then it gave me a red health. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with 2200 HP. Oh, I don't like him looking at me like that. Oh, come on, I gotta get this revive. I'm just gonna do anything I can to boost up my damage here. Yeah, it has to be. This game has to be algorithm based. Because now all of a sudden I went from I just picked up 1000 HP in 5 levels. Oh, where was that death? Where is it? Oh man, is he outside the ring? Oh, okay, he got picked up, dang. Oh my goodness. There's so many. There's so many enemies. He's almost dead though. Oh, I was gonna say, did I not get that revive? But that was enough. That was 2 deaths, I think, right there. Wow. That was an interesting fight. It's weird because I didn't think we would. I mean, I knew we'd be low on damage, but I didn't think we'd be that low. I mean, I'm hitting for 4,500 a hit, you know? Man, is burst even better? It almost seems that I'm shooting out less now. Did burst just hurt my DPS? Aw, you're blocking my thing. I want to get a good shot where there's nothing, like, there we go. Where there's no walls blocking me. There's no real huge open area though. Man, it almost seems like that burst lowered the amount that it's shooting out. Man, Shifty is fast. Alright, so we're level 91. Shifty has a 47. Umar has a 40. Wu has a 45. And I have a 37. 38 now. Oh, we have the cores. Okay. This is definitely a trolling opportunity, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away with it, though. Yeah, this one might be a little tough. Let's come try to get this one. Oops. Oh, sorry. We'll pretend. Okay, Wu actually went the other way. I don't think Wu knows I troll. It depends. Depends how much Wu has been watching the channel. I have to pretend like I'm helping though. Like, oh no, where's the last one? Where'd it go? Oh, I don't see it, guys. Where is it? Oh no. See, Wu saw me go up there. Wu saw me. Wu saw me trying to troll. Now I gotta stop Wu from returning it. No, Shifty's fast. Shifty's way faster than me, but this is probably gonna be pretty hard. I don't think they'll be able to do it. Not gonna be. They're gonna have to hope I die. All right, you guys got 9 seconds. Nope, not gonna do it. Time's up. I think once I get it out there, I think it's too hard. It's tough to get it back there. I think it's so much easier to try to stop it from happening. Wu definitely saw me. Wu definitely knew what was happening there. Let's do base. Wu definitely knew what was happening though, because I saw them run right up to that corner once they realized what was happening. Because Wu probably saw me kicking it away at first, but then I tried to pretend like I was kicking it back, but I don't know if Wu saw me kick it back. So 80%, so we hit max crit, we hit max dodge, 575 crit damage is pretty good, 351 damage is pretty decent. Overall, this is a really good build. The only thing that's going to be lacking is, even though it seems like we have a ton of damage, we are just going to be lacking some of it because, you know, none of us went acid. No one has lightning. Those things would have really increased our DPS, but that's not the point of some of these runs sometimes. Because if we did the same thing every time, we'd always go probably acid lightning or some form of lightning every time. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna have to quit out of the game too if we're able to kill this third boss. That was quick. Okay, let's do base critical damage. Hell yeah. 610. Too bad I missed out on some of those revives. You know, if I could have just got 2 more of those, we would have been at 680. I don't think Shifty did a split at all, huh? Oh, yeah, Shifty didn't take the splits. What kind of pick is this? I love those boomerangs, though. Trying to hit me? Hmm? We just destroy these toads, too. Nothing. See, this is definitely the best way to build your character in the game. You have to get, it's so good to get Vital Strike or Evasive Healing, get your maxed out dodge, and then just dominate with crit stuff. $2,500 health. I'm really happy we got up to there, so now I can feel a little bit more comfortable running through all the enemies. So I'm not gonna take a hit and all of a sudden be down to 5% HP. Although I'm sure everything still probably hits relatively hard, especially the turtles and the crabs. But I might be out of one-hit territory. Oh no! Out of my way. Oh no! Oh man, I don't think me or Shifty got that. I don't know if anybody else has. I don't know if anybody else has the revive relics. Just trigger all the explosions. Pretty confident we all have insane dodge. I mean, I don't really need more health, but these other pickups suck, so that's fine. I was pretty content with 2,500. I'm gonna kill all these bastards. Okay, hunt down the crab. This should be pretty easy as long as we find the crab. Alright, well, someone found him and he's gonna die. Okay, this is a reroll. More? No. Oh, maybe I should have just taken that. That would have been. That would have get. Look how quickly I heal up, though. I mean, 80% crit now, 620 crit damage. We crit more than we don't. And our crits do insane damage, 5,000 a hit. I was tempted to take that. I probably should. I don't think I like this burst. I'm gonna have to look how often I was hitting before I got this. No, they're faster than me. Oh man. Alright, well, we'll kill these shitty beavers. With a build like this, too, you could go really far. Well, okay. Lack of damage is an issue. But, you know, if I would have picked up that other HP, got myself to 3,300, you know, this would be pretty good. Because we don't need, at this point, we don't need the slow, you know? Because with the amount of dodge we have, it almost doesn't really matter how fast the enemies are, because you can see we're just running through them anyways. So the slow at this point doesn't really help us too much. So I think if this was more in the fire lightning or lightning acid, this would be a absolutely killer build. This would be some insane damage on top of some insane survivability. Because it actually almost seems like it's hurting my DPS if I run in the middle of a crowd, huh? Kind of seems that I hit less enemies. Because they're blocking some of my projectiles. Although I guess they're all hitting, technically. At least they should be. I just like running through and triggering all the exploders, though. The soccer again. All right. No, we won't screw it up this time. Yeah, I'm helping. Kind of sneakily kick that other one a little bit away. No, I'm trying to kick it in, Shifty. I'm trying to help. Do that base crit. Alright, let's do base cast speed, sure. Alright, well, Shifty officially has over 100 XP gains, so Shifty can get all the magnets for the last quarter run here. I hope we don't get the frog again. I'd rather see a new boss here. I'd rather see Soulfish. I want to see what we can do against him. Although our build is kind of built for the frog with all the dodge we have in life regeneration. Okay, here come the crabs. The crabs are gonna hit for a lot. I'm assuming they won't hit me for 3,700 or 3,100, but they probably hit for well over 2,000. I'm not gonna pick up the XP game. Oh man, his boomerangs block my spell. That's so dumb. I was wondering, I was I was looking, I was like, how come my spell isn't going further up? It's because his boomerang blocks it. That's so ridiculous. More range? Come on. I mean, I'm just... ugh. Let's go cast speed. Oh, we got Soulfish, okay. I think it's hilarious that they got rid of the health numbers. Because that was one of the most ridiculous things ever in this game. Just seeing, you know, I don't even remember what it was, but you know, they'd have 1 million to the 29th power HP, and you're just like, what the hell? How can you do HP like that? That's ridiculous. So it's hilarious that they got rid of it. I wonder if they just heard us talking about it all the time. Oops. Yeah, Wu's not even trying to move. Just trusting that dodge. This is a pretty dominating fight. He's going down relatively quickly, too. And we just try to hit him with as many projectiles as we can while he's stunned. So we are done after this. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill ourselves, though. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think we all have max dodge, some sort of healing. We're not gonna be able to finish it. Yeah, this this fight went really well for a third wave boss fight. Just killing all the enemies too. They're just not even doing anything to us. Alright, he's dead. He dead. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna be able to die. We're not dying. We can try, it's not happening. Definitely gonna have to quit out here. The only thing that could potentially kill us at this point is the turtles, and they're not here, so yeah, so it's not happening. I'll see. Like, I hate how his boomerang blocks me. Like, we'll stay here and get like a nice little screen cap, but that's gonna be it. We're gonna have to quit out here because we're not dying. So GG's. Let's get out of here. We're gonna quit. Are you sure you want to bandit? Yeah, we only do 3 waves. That was a super good run though. Hour 15. I mean, outside of that second boss fight where it took a lot of time to kill, the rest of that went pretty well. We killed him in the first wave relatively fast, and that third boss fight went pretty quick. I actually gained a decent amount of gold there because didn't have to re-roll a ton. So most kills, most spells leveled, most deaths, and most damage taken. I really liked my stats this game. 3100 health, 302 armor. We maxed out dodge at 75. I had pretty decent movement speed the whole game too, so that was nice. 418 spell damage. We maxed out at crit at 80%. Then we got pretty decent crit damage at 670. So yeah, that was good. 368 million. Wow, that was really good DPS by all of us. Even Wu with Solar Pulse. Dr. Ummer wasn't too far behind me. Dr. Ummer had the Moon Mage. Shifty went with Magic Missiles. And then yeah, Wu with Solar Pulse. So that was pretty. I'm pretty sure we almost had we must have had like pretty identical builds. Yeah, I mean, I had a crazy amount of kills though, at almost 2,000 more than Dr. Ummer. Oh, I guess that makes sense, because we were the closest in DPS, and then Shifty and Wu. But yeah, great run. Yeah, I mean, not really much to say about it. It was a really good run. We had really good build. I'm pretty sure we all had insane dodge. I'll check. Let's see if anybody posted their stats in the Discord right now. Just Wu did. Wu had 79% dodge. 519 spell damage. Pretty good. 67 crit chance, and then only 300 crit damage. 280% health, or 2800 health. But yeah, 79 dodge. Definitely can see that one. Let's see. Shifty posted their stats. 77% dodge, 150% damage, 81 crit chance, 615% crit damage. So there we go. That's it. Thank you, Shifty. Thank you, Dr. Ummer. And thank you, Wu. It was a really great run. Really appreciate everybody playing. That's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.